Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Clyde's on the run, Newlywed Cabin Retreat, Paulina's cured and two farewells. Days of Our Lives reveal that Tate Black will make a sneaky move when he escapes from his halfway house and enters Holly Jonas' bedroom window. That'll lead to EJ DiMera and Nicole DiMera catching Tate with Holly, so EJ will blow his top and want Tate back behind bars. Since Holly remembers she's the bone who scored the medicines, she'll be in a tricky situation. Holly wouldn't want to rat herself out, but she'll be hopeless to keep Tate out of trouble, too. When Holly pleads with EJ not to throw Tate back in jail, Nicole will side with her son. Still, Tate will still end up getting arrested again, so Brady Black and Teresa Donovan are going to be mealy with their son. As for Paulina Price, she'll get a visit from an angel in her time of need. Paulina will be in bad shape at the sanitarium, but this angel will come to her deliverance and deliver a communication that Abe Carver will hear as well. Subsequently, Paulina's cardiology results will dumbfound her medical platoon, so she'll celebrate the phenomenon along with Abe, Lonnie Grant, Chanel Dupree and other loved bones. Once Paulina's recovery is on the right track, Lonnie and Eli Grant will debate their living arrangements. As important as Eli and Lonnie would love to stay hard, Eli has an amazing job occasion in Washington, D.C. Once they talk it over, Eli and Lonnie will presumably agree he has to accept the job offer, but Paulina should understand that they've to say goodbye. Other days spoilers say Trip Horton and Wendy Shin will eventually be set up, but they'll both have to be resuscitated after running out of air in that tank. Thankfully, both Wendy and Trip are going to be okay, but Clyde Weston could remain a problem for certain SALEmites since he'll be on the loose. Latterly, Harris Michaels will wake up from another health reversal and find that Ava Vitali is minding for him, so that'll bring some close moments. Away, Konstantin Meliunis will continue to reel Maggie Kyriakis in. Maggie will fall indeed harder for Konstantin, so he should feel like he has her right where he wants her. Next, Steve Johnson will open up to Marlena Evans about his time in Aria with the Pawn aka programmed John Black. Unfortunately, Konstantin will also unmask the Aria story to John, so he'll recall how the Pawn caused the demise of his son, Katharina. Days spoilers suggest John may be torn. Formerly he hears Konstantin's interpretation of events. Part of John may be devastated if he believes it's true, but another part of him may feel like it just doesn't feel right. We know that John will head to Aria on a charge to clear his name down the road, so that's commodity to keep in mind. In the meantime, Chanel and Johnny DiMera will jump at the chance to have a little honeymoon retreat at the Horton cabin, which Sarah Horton will make possible. That honeymoon flight could take a terrible turn if Clyde pops up at the same position. It's a possibility to consider since Clyde will indeed be hiding out nearly. Of course, EJ also agreed to set Stefan up at a safe position and also get him out of the country. Could Stefan be hiding out in the cabin area too while awaiting transport? Still, maybe Stefan could redeem himself a bit by coming to their deliverance, if some Clyde peril is potentially brewing for Chanel and Johnny. Anyhow, Harris will eventually rein EJ to demand answers about Stefan's evaporating act, so EJ may have to play dumb about that. Days of Our Lives will bring some stunning news and instigative twists. Clyde's captivity break, sad marriage day, Paulina's farewell. Days of Our Lives reveal that Wendy Shin will start to suppose about all the mileposts she's going to miss out on, like getting wedded and having a big marriage. Trip Johnson can't give Wendy the lavish espousal of her dreams, but he can at least tie the knot with her in an emblematic way. Wendy and Trip obviously wouldn't have anyone to officiate in that tank, but they'll still say some sweet promises as they begin to run out of air. Days say Trip and Wendy will sluggishly lose knowledge while Clyde Weston's captivity break gets underway. DOL suckers know Clyde has demanded some escape help, but he doesn't realize he's about to get double-crossed. Ava Vitali reluctantly agreed to Steve Johnson and John Black's plan to turn Clyde into their hostage for an interrogation. It's parlous, but John and Steve feel it's necessary since Clyde California ain't be trusted. Still, effects wouldn't work out relatively as well as John and Steve hope since Clyde will ultimately give them the slip. In the meantime, Paulina Price's health will take a dive at the sanitarium. Days spoilers say Chanel DiMera and Lonnie Grant will lean on each other as they worry they're about to lose Paulina ever. It'll feel like Paulina isn't going to make it, so Chanel, Lonnie and Abe Carver will all come together for a family farewell. Days observers will see Abe cry by Paulina's bedside as he declares his love and fears the worst. The bad news is Paulina has some scary moments ahead of her. The good news is there's light at the end of the layer, since an angel will save Paulina from a grim fate in the coming occurrences. There could be a bright light and the first sign of this angelic visit in Friday's thriller, so stick with us for updates on what's in store. Is Jackie Harry leaving DOL? Days of Our Lives suggest that Jackie Harry is leaving the series. On The Day Cleaner, she plays the part of Pauline Price. Hints that her character might not survive. Keep reading to learn further. Days of Our Lives. According to the Days of Our Lives came out over the weekend. The videotape shows Paulina ending up being rehabilitated. Someone suggests that her grandkids will grow up without their grandmother. DOL suckers took to the thread to reply to the promo videotape. Days of Our Lives. Is Jackie Harry leaving DOL? One stoner asked, do we know if Jackie Harry is leaving the show? Jackie Harry has played Paulina. The actress is known for her colorful TV places. Still, most suckers associate her with the iconic part of Sandra Clark on the sitcom 227. Paulina is analogous in character to Sandra. She's a real estate Napoleon from Miami who traveled to Salem. The Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Paulina wanted to spoil her grandkids. She also offered to be a godmother to one of Lonnie Price's. Paulina backed out when she learned that Lonnie had intentions to ask Julie Williams. DOL. Jackie Harry's status with the soap. At the time of this jotting, it's unclear whether Jackie Harry's status with the cleaner is over. It looks like she could pass down from a medical exigency. Harry hasn't participated her status with the series. It's possible that the Peacock product could be keeping this story under wraps. The only update is from 3 Times Agone. Harry admitted that she's intent on staying on Days of Our Lives. Still, that could change. Or, there could be a phenomenon in which her character lives. The title of the videotape promo is At Death's Door. The Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that Paulina is the one who dies. It doesn't suggest that another character in the promo will die. Some DOL suckers jokingly wondered if one of the characters was willing to contribute their heart. Will Abe's love come too late? Days of Our Lives center on Paulina's sanitarium room, where her daughters hold surveillance, and Abe makes a concession. Love changes everything. Abe doesn't flashback first falling in love with Paulina, he doesn't flashback marrying Paulina. But, in malignancy of that, he's fallen in love with his woman. Each over again. Of course, now Paulina is at death's door. She needs a heart transplant, and nothing is dying snappily enough to deliver her. So, just in case the worst happens, Abe proclaims his love, while Lonnie and Chanel offer support. Jailhouse Rock. Clyde has been doing enough well for himself in jail. Nothing bothers him. He can get whomever he wants beaten up, and he's making plutocrat virtually in his sleep. But, all good effects must come to an end, and now Clyde is ready to blow this popsicle stage. Since he can't just walk out, and Goldman is no help at each, he's ordered Ava to make it be. She, in turn, went to Steve and John for help. Will it be the 3 buddies, the 3 comrades, or the 3 stooges? We live on espoused time trips. Parents more get a move on it if breaking Clyde out of captivity is the price they'll have to pay for trips and Wendy's safe return. The hostages may have been making the stylish out of their bad situation, but that was ahead. All the reflections were closed. Now, they at threat of running out of air if Ava, Steve, and John take too long or if they fail. On the bright side, they both do have strong, youthful hearts, and suffocation causes brain death before the other major organs start to fail.